We are live here from Walt Disney World, Hollywood Studios. About to head into the park, see what kind of trouble we can get into today. It is Good Friday, so happy Good Friday. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope everyone has an awesome day. Let me put you down so I can get in here. Hey, how are you? Thank you. Have a good one. All right, let's see what's happening in Hollywood today. Hello, Molly. Welcome in, Miss Moderator. Oh, okay. Try not to be as wobbly. Let's see what's happening. Let's see if I can go inside and not lose signal. Maybe, just maybe. Let's go to the other side of the street. We always start in the dark room. Let's be different. Let's be daring. Be different. Be daring. Goofy movie ornaments. That's interesting. I don't know that I've seen those. Goofy movie loungefly. Oh, it is crowded in here. I mean, I don't know why I would expect it anything different. It is Easter weekend. Most of the country's on spring break, and half of those are at Disney World, I think. So back at Halloween, and if they have it again this Halloween, I'm getting it. They had one of these little zeros, but he was on a leash. It was like a stiff leash where you could hold him out like you were walking a dog. What's going on, Mr. X? How you doing? And as much as I love ice cream, I don't know why I don't have this shirt also. Well, I'll be. Welcome in, everybody. We are in Hollywood Studios this Easter weekend. Appreciate you joining us. If you're new to the channel, my name is Michael. My daughter Molly is moderating for me. She'll be meeting up with us later. And we're taking a stroll around Hollywood Studios. If you wouldn't mind double tapping the screen to give us a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, man, we'd really appreciate it if you were. You could hit that subscribe button. No, not Michael Jackson, nor the ghost of Michael Jackson. I got a beard. I don't think he ever had a beard. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. We're looking at some gift shops here inside Hollywood Studios as we walk up Hollywood Boulevard. Grab some AC as we're going, you know.
We have to stop. You were the one.
They got some new shirts here that I have not seen. And I'm here a lot, so you think I'd see all this stuff. But I like the American flag one on this one. Let's see. I'm trying to read. Oh man, you're in Vegas to watch WrestleMania? That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to get back to Vegas. Kind of throwback to an old Hollywood sign there. More like an old school Hollywood sign. Oh. Hold on, I gotta see if I can see this shirt. Oh, excuse me. So for those of you that don't know, I do walk with a cane. And look at this shirt. It's Carl from Up. It says, "Excuse me, pardon me, coming through," and it's got him and his cane. Oh, I need that so bad. Thank you. I bet you it is crazy there. Vegas is usually always crazy, though. Some of the craziest stuff I've seen in public has been in Vegas. That is for sure. And we got our little Indiana Jones section here. Man, every time I see hoodies for sale around here, I'm like, man, who needs a hoodie? Because I forget that other parts of the world and country actually get cold. I just look at them and go, I could never wear that. Good afternoon, Adrian. How are you? Welcome to Hollywood Studios. Quick recap, that is where we are today on this Good Friday. Going around here, seeing. I was gonna try to see the Indiana Jones show, but I don't think there's any more today. I don't know if there's a 4:30 one or the 3:30 one was the last one. I think a lot of the times 3:30 is last. We'll walk over there and see what's happening. Maybe there is a 4:30 one we can catch. Yes, we are at Disney World in Florida. So we are at Disney, just not the land in California. We are at Disney World in Florida. So yes, welcome in, Palm Orange. Indiana Jones must have just got out because it is crowded over here. Or they're about to get in, I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I see a line over there. Maybe that's a fast pass line. So maybe we didn't miss the last show. We'll go up here and see what's going on. Man, sorry about the screen, guys. I am not the stablest today. I'm a little shaky today. Wow. So crowded. Oh, there is a 4:30 show. Okay, there's just people standing everywhere. Oh, that was the standby line way back here. I'll check it out. I haven't seen the Indiana Jones show in a long time. We'll go see what it's like over there. You know, actually, I might get a drink before I go in there because we'll be sitting for a while. Unless it fills up. I can't imagine it'd fill up. That's a big theater in there. It's still almost 40 minutes till showtime, so I think we'll be okay. Hey, welcome in from India. Just a recap as I'm working on getting back here to see if I can get a drink. We are at Hollywood Studios, Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. If you're watching us and you wouldn't mind double tapping that screen to like the stream, that would be cool. And if you wanted to be really cool, you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We totally appreciate that. We were at 725 subscribers this when I started this, and it'd be cool if we could hit 750 by the end of the stream. I'll be streaming until I think 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, I have family coming to meet me, and then we're gonna have a family evening together, watching some shows and stuff. Travel alert, don't go to India. Wales, awesome. Love Wales. Welcome in from Wales. There are a ton of people from the UK here. Seems like everyone I meet or walk into ends up being from somewhere over in the UK. Well, see if I can make it down the stairs. Do. Gonna get a cup of water. If you do plan on making a trip to Florida, Disney does offer free water at any place that has fountain drinks. You can get a cup for water. So make sure you stay hydrated. Hey, how are you? Can I get a cup for water, please? No, I'm good. Thank you. Okay, off to get water. Oh, El Salvador, welcome in. That is so cool. I hear El Salvador is beautiful. I've never been, but I actually have friends because, oh no, they went to Costa Rica. My bad. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, bear with me while I'm getting my drink here. Oh. I'm trying. I have to hold the screen back to be able to see the comments. It's like this. That lets me see the comments. Hold, please. My daughter was making sure I had my king. Okay. All right, back out. Let's get back over to, now that we've got our drink, let's get back over to Indiana Jones. Conor McGregor, I don't know about that. But, other than we're both gingers, I think that's about the only thing I got in common with him. We are at Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. See if we can go get into Indiana Jones now. Watch some explosions.
Yeah, we're in the right place.
And if you wouldn't mind, I see numbers go up and down, so new people coming on and off. We are at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Hollywood Studios, heading over to the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. If you wouldn't mind double tapping the screen, that helps us out, likes the stream, helps other people find it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel and you think you'd be so kind as to do it, you can hit that subscribe button, and we would greatly appreciate that. Oh man, look at the size of that funnel cake. Oh my goodness, with the ice cream on it. I try not to make every video about food, but you know what? Every video ends up being about food. So that's how it goes. Let's see if I can get in line here. Hey, how are you? Good afternoon, Colin.
No, it's like a Broadway show. with a lot of exposure.
Oh wow,
Gary
there
is a Broadway star.
is a lot of people in here.
He's asking, look, Gary.
Gary is Broadway star, right?
Gary.
Broadway star.
So we're waiting to get into the theater, which is right there.
Yeah, it's a Broadway show. You're gonna see stunts. It's gonna be super cool. Excited?
I know that funnel cake looked amazing, but my wife and daughter are meeting me later, and if I don't wait and get that with them, I might not have a wife and daughter. So I'm gonna have to hold off and get that when they get here. But that thing was huge, and with the ice cream on top, that was yeah, it definitely caught my attention. I just saw your comment about Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. I do love Tower of Terror. Not a big fan of Rock and Roller Coaster, but it's one of my wife's favorite rides. So she loves it, and but she won't do Tower of Terror, and I love Tower of Terror. So we have somebody to take the kids on either ride.
Just some water.
Wow. We still got 30 minutes until showtime, and we are still way out here. I think I'm going to back out of here and go to Star Wars. I don't know if I want to spend my next hour and a half right here at the Indiana Jones show. We'll go look at other things.
Não tenho mais.
See if we can get out of here. Excuse me. Salmon upstream.
Thank you.
Yep, we made it out. I'd rather go look at like Toy Story and Pixar and Star Wars stuff than stand in line for 30 minutes to watch a 45-minute show. Oh my goodness, there's another one of those funnel cakes. Oh. These are times I wish I wasn't live streaming so I could just eat it and no one would ever know. Oh, that funnel cake? So you know, sorry, it's right in front of the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, just to the left of the Oasis Cantina there. They have like one with vanilla ice cream and strawberries. They have their specialty one right now, which is a cookies and cream ice cream with Oreo cookies on it. And that one looks amazing. They all look amazing, but yeah. Not even hungry, but I think I might need that. Not want it, need it.
are like Papa.
Just gonna keep walking and pretend like it doesn't exist back there. Here's the original Star Wars ride here in Hollywood with the big AT-AT in front of it. This is where they used to have like the Jedi training and stuff like that. And I don't know if I guess they don't do Jedi training anymore. But I love how you have the Ewok village. And I always wish that we could go up there into that section. I thought that'd be so cool. But no, you can't. It's just for looks. I mean, I guess you could go up there, but it'd probably be your last time at Disney. So just weigh it out. Is the consequence worth getting up in the Ewok village? And also, if you don't want to make the super expensive multi-$100 lightsabers that are back in Galaxy's Edge, you can make the toy like plastic ones here. So if you have kids in your group, or somebody that doesn't have the budget, like I don't have the budget for a couple $100 lightsaber, you can come in here and make them. I'll try to show you, but every time I go into a building lately, I lose signal and I lose the live stream, but we'll see if we can check it out. Hey, Icon, if that's how you say your name, I'm not too sure. Ooh, man, all day I'm going the opposite way of everybody, I feel like. But here they are. You can make your own lightsabers. Choose your activation switches. Choose your sound emitter. Choose your blades, whether it's a single lightsaber or a dual lightsaber. So very cool, and something special that you don't have to spend a couple $100 on. They are, for a single lightsaber, is $34.99. For deluxe singles, $39.99. For a double lightsaber is $50, and for a deluxe double is $60. Oh, how is it that I am always going opposite of everybody? Whether I'm coming in or leaving. So this Star Wars ride is usually only a 5-minute wait, and the fact that it's over 20 minutes and out here lets you know how crowded it is here today. It is crazy. Normally, I don't want to say avoid the parks, but I'm very selective on when I come to the parks. But for some reason, like we're going today. That's what we're going to do. Let's show everybody a crowd. And so here we are, fighting Easter weekend spring break crowds. Does anybody remember the old streets of America through here? Where it looked like one way you were in New York, and then the other way you looked, it looked like you were in San Francisco, and you had the huge Honey, I Shrunk the Kids playground. Of course, all that is gone. And then this will soon be gone. This Grand Park entrance will be turned into the Monsters, Inc. land. June 7th. Muppet Vision is closing. And Pizza Rizzo's and Mamma Mia's back there will all be closing, and this section will be shut off to make way for the Monsters, Inc. land. I think the only thing's confirmed right now is the roller coaster that's coming, which if you've not seen the, what do you call it, like the ride design for that looks so cool. You're going through the warehouse full of doors like in Monsters, Inc. And the track comes down to get you. You dangle below the track, and then the track comes down to get you and pulls you up like they did the doors, and then through the warehouses. And then at the end, it comes into the landing zone or loading zone or whatever, and and lowers you back down. Looks very cool, very unique, very Disney-like. And then I don't know if it'll be here or back here, but they're supposed to make the sushi restaurant that was in Monsters, Inc. And the first one where Mike Wazowski took his girlfriend to eat or had reservations to eat. And that's supposed to come back here. Hello, elderfish. If just let you guys know, we are at Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World. And if you wouldn't mind double tapping the screen to like the stream, that would be so amazing. We'd appreciate it. And if you feel even more generous, it costs you nothing. You could hit the subscribe button and help us out, because we're trying to reach those 4-digit subscribers. I think we're at 725 when I checked last. I can't see while we're streaming, but who knows? I'm sorry. So I'm trying to read comments here. No, Florida Disney, the more humid one. I'd love to get out to California Disney. One day I'll make it out there. I just gotta talk my wife into going on that 4.5-hour plane ride. She's not a big fan of airplanes, and driving it would take like 3 days, so I'm not a big fan of cars. Like a Boss, welcome back in, sir. Good to see you again. Yes, this is one of the 4 parks here. This is there's 4 parks. There's Magic Kingdom, which is kind of the typical Disney park, has the castle in the middle and a lot of your classic attractions. This is Hollywood Studios, which has kind of a more modern feel to it. This has Star Wars Land and Toy Story Land and things that are more resembling newer movies. And then there's Epcot, which kind of is like traveling the world inside one park. And then they have Animal Kingdom, which is a mixture of like a zoo and a theme park, which is pretty cool. Oh, you got Goofy and Max meeting over there. Oh, you got Donald and Daisy meeting over here. Very cool. Love the ducks, love the ducks. See if I can get across without getting run over. All right, like a boss, have a good one. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? Sorry, I'm running behind on the chats. I don't have a prescription in my sunglasses, so I can't see half of them. Look, we got Goofy and his son Max meeting over here. How cool is that? Oops, sorry. I think it was just 30th, hey, how are you? Just 30th anniversary of the Goofy movie, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool that they got them out here meeting. Now we head into Galaxy's Edge, which is the Star Wars land. So as you kind of come through this tunnel, you can see that the walls change, and it goes kind of like from a New York subway looking tunnel into this other land. And there are 2 major attractions in this land in Disney World. Rise of the Resistance, which is my favorite in this park. It is, the theming inside that ride is amazing. If you actually go to our channel with our videos, we have a ride through of it that you can watch that we filmed in high definition. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on lives because when you get in there, there's no Wi-Fi and you're in a big building and the cell phone signal won't come through, so the live doesn't work. But we go through and tape them separately and put them on the channel, so you can go over there and check it out. if you wanted to. But it is always popular and always busy. Looks like it's a 75-minute line right now. And that is it, kind of back there in those buildings. Other ride is Smuggler's Run, which is where you get to fly the Millennium Falcon. And of course the theming and decoration is great in it also, because it's Disney. Got a life-size X-Wing sitting here. Who doesn't love those? Actually, I guess that would be my wife and my daughters. They don't love those. But they let me nerd out on my own anyway. I'm trying to read your comments, but my screen's too bright. It is very fun here. I feel like Disney's always magical. Even though I'm here a lot, I feed off other people's energy, you know. So many people are so excited to be here for the first time or be back here after a long time that you just can't help be happy and excited with them or for them. We'll go into the Star Wars market. So this whole land, you're supposed to be on the planet of Batuu in the city of Black Spire Outpost. So if you look at people's name tags here and everything, they look different. And if you run into any characters from the Star Wars universe here, they are in their own world. They're not going to line up like, oh, here's the Mandalorian. Like, you don't get to choose to walk up and take a picture with the Mandalorian. He chooses to take a picture with you. So we'll see if we can get a video of him up here. Maybe we can go around a little bit and get a better picture. Yeah, see, he chooses who comes up to take a picture with him. You just kind of wait to see him. Get little baby Grogu moving on there. Oh. See, he was about to be done. But he'll move around. He won't stay in one spot long. But like I was saying, they're in their world. So, for example, we ran into Ray here, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And we have that on our Hollywood video vlog on our channel. And she was talking to us about joining the Resistance and things like that. And there was no spot where she was lining up. But if a stormtrooper were to walk past, she would run. You would no longer be meeting her. She would be out of there. Same with the stormtroopers. You can try to get up and get a picture with them, but they're actually out patrolling, doing their job. So you kind of have to take it while you can get it. Oh, thank you, Oscar.
Oh, I think so too.
Yes, if you can like and subscribe, that would be amazing. That helps us out because we are a wee baby channel, brand new compared to some of these guys out there with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I think we got 700. So we're getting there, you know, one at a time. And there is the Millennium Falcon. Oh, and there's stormtroopers over here by it. Get down these stairs. Pay attention so we don't take the express route. Oh, there's 2 stormtroopers out here. They must have confiscated the Millennium Falcon.
So you enjoy the ride?
Have you seen resistance fighters in this area? If you do, report it at once.
So they're looking for resistance fighters. He asked him what he's doing with that data pad. I love all the interaction and the characters. Oaken's Cantina is through there, but you have got to have a reservation to get in. That Oga's Cantina, you can find it on the My Disney Experience app. And then down here you get more into the Resistance side, and they have a full-size TIE fighter over here. And sometimes you can find Kylo Ren hanging out around here. He's not very friendly, but you can find him. And so all the drinks and everything are in like Star Wars characters, but you tell what it is. So like that's a Coke, it's a Diet Coke, Sprite, Dasani, and these are shaped to be like thermal detonators. And from what I understand, TSA does not allow those thermal detonator drinks onto airplanes anymore. So if you want to keep one as a souvenir, you might want to ship it to yourself. And see, you got all the first order signs around this side. If we go out the back way of Star Wars Land, that's where you enter Toy Story Land. They have 3 different attractions over there. And well, we're hitting 4:30 now, so I don't know if the characters will be out, but over there usually you can meet Woody and Jesse and either Buzz or Bo Peep. They're always out meeting and greeting. Yes, the park is very crowded. So some of the walkways aren't that bad, but the lines to the rides are very crowded. Well, that's kind of a pretty view of the spires. I'm doing good. Welcome in. Kind of recap. We are in Walt Disney World in Florida at the Hollywood Studios. I don't know that I've ever noticed this before. I guess I'm so used to staring into Toy Story Land. Look, it's like a crater where a spaceship has crashed. And it is all debris from the spaceship. Oh, that is so cool. I have not noticed that. But anyway, Hollywood Studios, Walt Disney World. That is where we are. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Easter coming up this Sunday. If you would be so kind as to double tap the screen and give the stream a like, that would be awesome. And even more awesome would be if you're not subscribed to subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you so very much. We appreciate it. And if you don't feel like subscribing, yeah, that's okay too. That's fine. You can just hang out with us. No problem with that either. And here we go into Toy Story Land. And this is kind of the back entrance. I'll show you the main entrance, obviously, as we exit it, where Woody welcomes you in with the bigger Toy Story Land sign. That's just the smaller one there. And forgive me for not being quick on the comments. One, it's very bright out here, and even with the screen brightness all the way up, I can barely see them. And two, I don't have my glasses on, so even once I can see them, I have to try to focus. You got Buzz Lightyear's ride here, which is the alien swirling saucer something.
Set your hyperdrives to hyperactive. Your mission here is playful.
Set your hyperdrive to hyperactive. I don't know if anybody remembers these. You got cootie bugs all over the restrooms there, which is built out of blocks. And all the fences are built out of connects. And there's, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's like giant shoe prints, because basically now you're supposed to be in Andy's backyard, which is the child from Toy Story. You can see that the benches here are made out of popsicle sticks. And this ride here is one of those, it's kind of like teacups, but teacups on hyperdrive. Looks like they're about to get ready to go. And at Christmas time, did find out that they blast Christmas music through here. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it so much. Travel with Ron 407. Thank you. Elena, yeah, are you down here yet? I know time flies. Are you here? You've got to be getting close. Well, hello, Michigan. Thank you for joining us. They said they were starting the ride, but now it's not going anywhere. What's the weather like in Michigan today? It's like almost 90 and pretty darn warm here in Central Florida. Well, I hear it counting down. Overcast, gotcha. Hello, South Dakota. Almost had to go to South Dakota for work once. It is beautiful, thank you. Well, thank you, like I own it. But yes, I agree, I think it's beautiful. It doesn't look like it's going that fast, but when you're sitting in these and it slings you around to the outside, you feel it push your seat more than you think it would. We'll go over and see what Slinky Dog's up to. They also have a Slinky Dog roller coaster. There he goes. I do love the Slinky Dog coaster. And then over here you can see that the coaster, a lot of it's held up by Tinker Toys. And then Christmas lights going across the walkways. Oh wow, they got the sign out. Slinky Dog Dash wait is 100 minutes. 100 minutes. Hey, how are you? Good. Let's see if we can catch Slinky going through here. Look at these people. You gotta hide from the shade wherever you can. Oh, here he goes. He's about to launch again. Let's see if he comes back around here. Yep, here he comes. And the speakers that are in your headset are making like a spring crinkly sound. So it sounds like Slinky Dog is springing around you. We'll go over here to the other part where Jesse and, oh my goodness, Rex. Oh, you got all the army men here. They're putting up the Christmas lights for you and holding them and plugging them in. Oop. Almost slipped. That would have made for good live streaming. If you guys all of a sudden see the camera pointing straight up at the sky or straight down at the ground, yeah, I probably need help. Guys, see, we're up to 31 likes. Thank you to everybody that's liked the live stream. And although I can't see them, thank you to anybody that has subscribed. And those of you that have already subscribed, you're awesome. Those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I'll still let you be awesome. Like I am the decider of who is awesome and who is not. Nope, here comes Slink again. Oh, we must be waiting for Woody and Jesse to come back out. We'll hang out here because they should be walking back up soon. You can see that's where they meet here in front of the Midway Games. And then that's their line kind of going back there. Inside this line is Toy Story Mania, which is a really cool interactive game, ride with a game joining in it. You can kind of see the little gun there on that sign that shoots balls. It's you use that to play different games in 3D fashion through the ride. Oh, I hear Slinky. There he goes. All right. Oh, I missed them. There they are.
Oh, they're going to stand in line.
Okay, Irene. Unfortunately, they are done for the day.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well, thanks for having us.
Oh, there they are. Kids get so excited when they see the characters. I can't blame them though. We might have to find some shade in a minute. Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land are not known for their amounts of shade. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a privacy fence back there because that's the edge of of Andy's backyard. And then I can't tell if you can see.
Slinky Dog would slow down. He's making me dizzy.
I don't know if you could hear him talking to Slinky as he goes by or not. Oh, yes, that is exciting. That is awesome. That you got a countdown going on yet? We always started a countdown on how many days we had to go. Well, this was before you could just put a countdown on your phone. Now anytime we go on a vacation, the kids just put a countdown on their phone. We used to make those like the chains you would make with construction paper, and you could tear one off every day. But there's the main entrance to Toy Story Land. You got a big Woody doll here welcoming you in, and he'll talk every so often and say welcome in, or there's a snake in my boot, or something like that. Oh, I can smell the barbecue restaurant behind me. Oh, there's Buzz.
That is Buzz's signature.
How cool is that, meeting Buzz Lightyear? Oh my goodness, I tried to keep it from the kids once when we came, and I think we made it within maybe like a month before leaving, and we finally broke and told them because we were just too excited. We couldn't stop talking about it. So now the kids are a little older and we live down here, but it's still exciting to come over here. So one time we did a scavenger hunt through the house and had like some balloons and I think like a card, and I can't remember, I think there was a stuffed Mickey in there. So we did that one time and let them guess. And then I think that was the time we were trying to surprise them, and we eventually did it early, about a month before we left. God, other than that, me and my wife are horrible at keeping secrets, so we were always just telling them almost instantly. Let's see who's hanging out in Pixar Place today. Depending on how old your kiddos are, you want to get here early. This place usually closes, I think, around 6. And you can meet a lot of characters in here. She's kind of in the shadows. I don't know if you can see her, but there's Joy from Inside Out over there. You got Frozone hanging out here from The Incredibles. Inside that building is Edna Mode's Design Center. So you have Edna Mode hanging out in there. Oh, there's Frozone. How cool. Well, Edna must be on break. She's usually right in that window. And then back here, we have Sully from Monsters, Inc. meeting. And then in this corner, we have Miss Incredible. So awesome. And for some reason, a very anxious looking raccoon in a trash can. I mean, who doesn't love a good trash panda? Oh, best spot. So, I mean, you got to do Magic Kingdom because that's all the classic Disney stuff. I think this park probably has the second most characters to any. Now, unfortunately, the rides aren't as kid-friendly here. Man, I don't know. Definitely Magic Kingdom. Probably here and maybe Animal Kingdom. Epcot, although it is getting more kid-friendly, really gears itself to more adults, you know, with the countries. And you have the Ratatouille ride, which is nice for kids. But other than that, it's like Guardians of the Galaxy and Mission Space, which I don't even know that 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 year olds would be able to be tall enough to get on, unless they're really tall or would want to get on. So if you were going to do 3 parks, I'd probably do here, which is Hollywood, Magic Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom. Or if you just want to do 2 parks, do Magic Kingdom twice, because you might not, it has the most rides out of any of the park. And if you're into rides, it might be hard to get them all done in one day. Let's see. I've been on this time 55 minutes, I think. I don't have my glasses on, so I see a 5 at the beginning, so it's 50 something minutes, Sherry. So we did bring a stroller, and if you're flying, you can rent strollers here, not just at the parks, but there's multiple companies like Kingdom Strollers and maybe Lake Buena Vista. There's a few of them you can look up that'll actually drop a stroller off to your resort. Like, you know, a normal stroller you would get at a department store or something. They do have strollers here. I think a single one is like $15 for the day, and a double one is like slightly less than double that price, maybe like $28 for the day. But they are hard plastic strollers. But even when our kids were out of stroller age, or just out of stroller age, we brought a stroller because it's a lot of walking. I mean, just me walking around this park, I'll get in 15 to 20,000 steps. No problem live streaming with you guys. You know, I'll get in a few miles. It's okay, Sherry. I've just been doing my typical spouting off at the mouth, you know, randomly saying stuff, walking around a park, all the good stuff. We've been walking around looking at characters. It's very crowded being Easter weekend. We got Fancy Nancy meeting over here, which, like I mentioned, you can see that these characters are only out till like 4:45 and 5. So this park goes kind of character free after 5 o'clock. And you got Pluto down here. And if your kids are into Disney Junior, like the time on Disney Channel, this is their big dance party here. And you'll see Mickey Mouse in there and other Disney Junior friends. Oh, we got Doc McStuffins over here. Oh, there she is. Oh, hello, Doc. And its last show is 4:55. Now, exciting news. This is opening again. Finally. Little Mermaid has been closed since COVID. It went down when COVID went down, and when things started reopening, it never reopened. And now we know that on May 27th, it is opening. It's got all new special effects. I think a new number, kind of redesigned a little bit. Still Little Mermaid, still the original story, but it's been updated. So May 27th, Little Mermaid opens back up. And even more exciting to me than that is that on May 27th, back where Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy used to be, back just behind Rock and Roller Coaster, the new Villains show is opening the same day. So 2 premieres on the same day. And it is a stage show / musical dealing with the villains. And I think the storyline's supposed to go there. They're trying to convince you that they've been portrayed unfairly and are hated unjustly to try to get you over to their side. I see you with the pen and paper. Just I try to spit out as much information as I can. But yeah, those two are going to be great. I hope I can get through this way. I did turn too early, but I think I can get through this path. Woo. See if I can squeeze through. You know, this is the Brown Derby. I've never eaten here, and I very rarely see reservations open for it, so it must be pretty good.
So there are 2 possible.
I know my youngest daughter turns 16 in May, and she has chosen to eat at the Primetime Diner for her birthday dinner, which is set up like a 50s kitchen. So all the parties are called children. They'll be like Davis children, you know, your table's now ready. And then it's like your mom or your father or your aunt kind of serving you on these like blue plastic plates and stuff. You got a little black and white TV at the end of your table showing shows from the 50s. And you better finish your food or else you're going to get in trouble. You definitely won't get dessert. I can barely see. Are you saying what's this area called? Oh, I'm 5 minutes ahead of where you guys are. If you were talking about where the characters were and like no, I just went brain dead. Where the dance party was, that was Animation Courtyard. It is just beside Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railroad, kind of towards the center of the park. We got Terror over there. Yeah, the live has got maybe 5 minutes exaggerating, but there's definitely a lag between what I say and when you guys hear it. So a lot of the times when you're like, oh, what's that right behind you? Or what did you just pass? I have to kind of think back 2 to 3 minutes ago on what I might have just passed. We're going to go try to get some air conditioning is what we're going to do. Whew. No, we're a little west of A1A. And in my head, I went Beachfront Avenue, for those of you that were Vanilla Ice fans back in the day. Oh, sorry, I'm walking slower now that I'm in air conditioning. Excuse me. I like all these baseball jerseys they've put out. For those of you just joining, I see the number going up and down. We are at Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Kind of going in and out of air-conditioned gift shops right now, trying to cool off and get out of the sun for a second. If you would be as gracious as to double tap the screen and give the live a like, that would be great. I'd super appreciate it. I know my daughter Molly would, who's my moderator on here. And if you want to help us out even more, you can hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. That would help us out tremendously. We'd appreciate it. Oh, it's just to the right of Animation Courtyard. Animation Courtyard is a tiny area compared to the other areas of the park. It is when you come in the park, you go straight up to Minnie and Mickey's Railroad, and you make a right, and it's right there. And the courtyard is just Little Mermaid show on the left, the dance party on the right, which the characters are in front of, and the Star Wars launch bay where you can meet some of the Star Wars characters in front of you. I think you can meet Chewbacca in there. You can meet Darth Vader and BB-8. Oh, thank you, Car Care. I appreciate that so much. You know, I came in here for air conditioning. I don't think the air conditioning is working in this store. Oh, no wonder I'm getting hungry. It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm sitting here going, man, I can't believe I'm hungry again. But I did not realize how long I had been wandering around Hollywood Studios with you guys. Yes, it's kind of near the main entrance of Toy Story, not the back entrance where we came in through Star Wars Land. It's towards the front. Yeah, unfortunately, Hollywood Studios, I mean, it kind of does a big circle, but not as much as some of the other ones do. It has more spaces kind of going off in different directions, so it does get a little more confusing. But if you haven't already, you want to download the Disney My Experience app. It is hard to do a trip to Disney World now without the My Experience app. It has maps loaded into it, and it'll show you kind of exactly where you are on the map. And you can filter stuff on the map by like characters. You can filter by food and attractions. You can see current wait times on the My Disney Experience app. You can make dining reservations. You can do order ahead, mobile ordering for quick service restaurants, which I would highly recommend because that'll save you a lot of time. By mobile ordering, just telling them you're there and walk into whatever counter they tell you to pick it up. Man, that sun is brutal today. Figured by 5 o'clock it'd start chilling out just a little bit. I love that ride. This is one of the only rides that still like gives me that feeling in the pit of my stomach, that anticipation, because it is random. However long it holds you at the top before it drops you is randomized. How far it drops you is randomized. How many times it drops you. Every ride will get a full, 13-story drop or whatever, but whether it's the first thing that happens or the last thing that happens, you don't know. Every ride will be different. BFit Legends, how's it going? Oh, you guys are welcome. Yeah, my wife does not do this ride. One of my daughters loves it. The other one is trying to love it. She's really trying to give it a go. God, I'm trying to hold off and eat until my family gets here. I came a little early so I could live stream and show you guys around, and then I'm putting away all the camera stuff when my wife and daughters get here, and we're having a actual family night tonight. Oh, I do get hungry. Trust me. I wish I could sit down and eat right now. But like I said, I'm trying to hold off till they get here. That's another hour. I might die. The end of this live stream will be me whimpering in a corner of starvation. Yes, there is a lot of merch stores, and most of them we've been going into. So they line the roads between attractions, but this is the one at the end of the Tower of Terror line. So that's the exit to the ride right there, and then everything you see in here is kind of Tower of Terror themed. Like you have all these about the elevator. Sunset Boulevard elevator repair. You have their ears with the service elevator symbol on it. You have Stitch down here with his Hollywood Tower Hotel. I just figured that people would rather see Disney World than my face. I've never been accused of having a pretty face, that's for sure. But I mean, if you must know, this is the guy behind the voice.
It's like a little bit like that.
So this is me hobbling around Hollywood Studios, just out there. Looks way better than back here. So we'll turn it around again. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Wow, look at this line coming out. At least when I get in line later tonight, to ride with the kids. The sun won't be beating down, so it'll be easier to stand here when the sun's not shining down on you so much. Yeah, there are. We have a lot of Canadians that just live here during the winter. They've gone home now, but I mean, in the wintertime in our town, just kind of north of here, the Ontario license plates, they show up strong in the fall, and then they kind of dwindle away, as the summer starts to hit. But yeah, you'll see Leaf stuff. You'll see all kind of things. It's so fun to people watch here because it is an international destination. You get to see people from all over the world and different cultures. And as I'm sure you can tell through this live stream, I'm a bit of a talker. So I'll be sitting on buses or waiting in lines on rides and talk to all kind of people. This is where Rock and Roller Coaster is. Right now it is starring Aerosmith, but that will be changing. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's turning into a Muppets ride. Since the Muppets are losing their section over there in their movie, this is going to be, what is it, Mayhem is the name, the Mystery Mayhem or something like that is the name of their band in the Muppet Show. And this is going to turn after them. So Rock and Roller Coaster kind of featuring the Mayhem. And this is where the new Villains show is supposed to be going. So they've kind of taken out all the car stuff with the exception of this billboard here. And Sunset Showcase is going to be the Villain show now in that theater. That big blue building right there, that's actually where the roller coaster is for this roller coaster. It's all inside. See if I can get in the shade. Yeah, the palm trees are definitely awesome. And there's all kind of food. Oh, excuse me. At Disney. I mean, seriously, anything from hamburgers to Thai food. I mean, most of your little carts like this are going to have ice cream bars, Mickey-shaped pretzels. That's going to be your typical kind of theme park fare. But like the restaurants on the side up here, there's one that does all different kind of bowls. There's a pizza one. There's a fresh market, kind of like California type food. There's the Hollywood Brown Derby here, which is a replica of the Brown Derby in Hollywood. And actually, it is what is on their menu. They don't have their whole menu, but what is on their menu is from the Brown Derby in Hollywood. You have a sci-fi diner that is a huge indoor restaurant that has a movie screen up. You sit in replica cars and makes it feel like you're outside at night. Believe it or not, though, other than the ice cream place and the funnel cake place, there's not a lot of desserts in Hollywood. They have a ton of desserts and bakeries in Magic Kingdom. At Epcot, just about each country has its own desserts. You have a pastry shop in France. And just about every other country will have its desserts. here's the ice cream shop. As you can tell, it's hot and it's got a long line. This is the little place with the bowls you can get. You got a buffalo chicken bowl, a barbecue beef brisket bowl, Korean barbecue pork belly, soba noodle salad, ooh, and a chocolate mousse. All right, I just got to close my eyes when I pass these foods. I do probably need to get some water. Again, the sun will drain you. Make sure you're getting water. Oops, sorry. Funnel cakes are the best. So reservations, if you have a resort, like you're staying at a resort, I think you can do 90 days. But if you're staying off property, okay. I think you can only do 60 days, maybe 45. I'm gonna try to get a glass of water here. Whew, it is hot. My arm's falling asleep holding this phone up. I gotta try to figure out how to switch hands and use the cane in my other one. Probably some form of torture to hold a phone up for, oh wow, 77 minutes. Well, I appreciate you saying I'm not ugly. Hi. Oh. Can I get a glass of water, please? Sorry. Might be the nicest thing somebody's ever said to me. Thank you so much. I don't like putting other people on blast. Like if we're walking past somebody, that's fine, but I don't want to just have the camera stare at that poor lady while she's serving people. She's having a tough enough day working outside and dealing with all of us at Disney. I'm sure she doesn't want some guy live streaming. Yeah, no, I definitely said I wasn't good looking, that's for sure. All right, I gotta find somewhere to sit for a second. My dogs are killing me. Looks like right here is gonna be it. Oh. Absolutely. That's one thing you can control is your attitude. Ooh. So welcome in, everybody. I don't think I recapped in a while, but yes, you can bring, I don't know about a jug, but you can bring water bottles and things like that, because usually you can also bring like a bottle of Diet Coke with you or whatever you like. What's up, Tim? Yeah, you can even bring food. Like if we're gonna be here all day, we have a backpack that doubles as a cooler, and we'll bring in sandwiches with us and a bunch of snacks and things like that. Mathis Wagner, hello. I'm not really sure what much of that says. I see Hamburg and it looks German, so I'm guessing you're saying hello from Germany. Hello, sir. But yeah, you can bring in a lot with you. Usually we'll stop at the gas station and you know, most gas stations around here, you can get like 2 Cokes or 2 Pepsis or something for $4, 2 for $4. And we'll put them in the backpack and take them with us. So, you know, because 1 Diet Coke here is $5.30. So you can get 2 for $1 less than you can get 1 here. So we have the kids bring snacks with them, we bring drinks with us, and then we make sure we actually get, if you can stomach the Florida water, you get these little cups for free of water, as many as you want. So we'll bring the expensive drinks with us and then grab this. Because, you know, we are not on vacation here. If we were acting like we were on vacation here every day, we would be broke. And I'd be living in a box right outside the main gate. So we are getting pretty good at Disney on a budget. Oh, moving house material, yeah. Moving anything is unpleasant, that's for sure. Man, we're at 49 likes and my OCD is killing me. Somebody that hadn't double tapped the screen, can you double tap it so we hit 50? That, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna guess. I don't speak German, but does that say, where are you in America? And if so, I'm gonna say, oh, I don't see 50, but thank you. If you see 50, that's awesome. Mine's stuck on 49. Could be my connection. But in America, we are at, we're in Florida at Walt Disney World Resort, Hollywood Studios. Oh, mine just updated at 50. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Luna Grace. 37. Car care, don't do that to me. I'm believing I'm doing good here and have 50. Just let me have it, okay? Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. You know, at least car care told me I wasn't ugly. So, you know, he can spoil my day and tell me I don't have 50. We'll get moving again in a second. I'm agua. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Appreciate it. I know, actually, Joshua, that's what got us to move down here. Me and my wife would come on vacation here with the kids. Thanks, car care. And we would miss it so much when we're not here that I got, after one of my many concussions, and I spent a week basically not remembering who I was or being able to talk, we decided to move down here because I was like, if I hit my head one more time, I may never make it back to Florida. So I found a job and done. Sky begins right there with the palm trees. Ooh. All right, I'm almost done. Thank you, car care. I appreciate that. Bless you and yours too. Okay, I finished my water. Now I can drink some of my Diet Coke. Oh, thank you, Vladimir. I know a few people from Brazil that live here. Very nice people. I'd like to visit Brazil someday. I'd have to get my passport first. Oh, best concert I've ever been to. Okay, I have a couple because they're my favorites for different reasons. So, yeah, Molly's Taylor Swift, of course. That's my daughter. We went to see Taylor Swift, and I will give her this: the actual showmanship or showwomanship of that whole 3-hour extravaganza was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Musically wise, I've seen Paul McCartney a few times. Last time he was showing his age a little bit more. I mean, the man is 80. But the first time I saw him, probably about 10, 15 years ago, that was amazing. He's always amazing. So what's your best concert? What's your best show? Oh, Metallica. I have not seen them. That would be a good show. So it's hard. Not a lot of people come to Orlando for concerts because we're such a tourist town that, you know, the locals, everybody sees it as, you know, tourists don't want to go to a concert. They forget a bunch of us locals live here and would like to go to concerts. Kenny Rogers. You did hear One Direction, Molly. For those of you that don't know, Molly is my daughter. She's my youngest. She's 15. She turns 16 in May, and she moderates for me. She is one of the ones coming to meet me here in less than an hour. I'm guessing you should be in the car now, Molly, or going to get your sister. Are you not in the car yet? I guess I should get moving again. That's the problem with once you sit down and get out of this heat. You don't want to start moving again. Oh! I'm trying to get my cane out of the way. Okay, that takes a whole lot of situation and stuff to get me moving again, but here we go. We're moving again. I don't know which one of these restaurants is smelling that good, but something is. Guys, we're T-minus 50 minutes for me getting food. I'm telling you, right at 6 o'clock, I will be hitting this end button and I will be running to a restaurant. The phone might still be flipping and spinning before the live stream cuts off. I'm trying to read your comment. I'm trying to get in the shade. Did you say Velocicoaster? If so, I really want to try that coaster. It looks amazing. My son's ridden, pick whichever one's correct English there. He said it was amazing. He said, well, I guess it's called a Heartline roll or something. It was incredible. I want to try it. I get super motion sick, so it might be one of those one and done things. With my current neurological brain issue going on, I get dizzy super quick. So that could definitely be something fun to film. Can Mike survive Velocicoaster? And now I see all these people going to the new Epic universe that's opening with Universal down here. And that looks amazing. I mean, from the Dark World and the new, with all the old monsters and Super Mario World. Can we bet on it? Can we bet on what? Molly, I think I did see your text. Oh man, don't talk about ribs right now, Joshua. Let's not do that. We are in Walt Disney World. Sorry, I haven't recapped in a little while. We're at Walt Disney World in Florida at Hollywood Studios. That is where we are today. Welcome in, Jeremy. Good to see you again. Aren't you supposed to be at work? Okay, the air conditioning is working in this shop. I'm digging that. Favorite attraction in Walt Disney World? Let's see. So it might have to be Rise of the Resistance here in Hollywood. I think that ride is so well put together. It is amazing, the detail in it, the size of it. You actually feel like you're inside a Star Destroyer. It's just so big and well done. I do like Rise of the Resistance. What's yours? What's anybody else got going on? Welcome in to anybody that's new. If you wouldn't mind double tapping the screen to like the stream, and if you haven't subscribed to us, that'd be cool if you did. And if you don't feel like subscribing to us, yeah, that's cool too. You can still hang out with us. We won't like kick you out or anything. You can be part of the group even without subscribing. We'll be okay. But if you did subscribe, you'd be a lot cooler. So, two of my favorite restaurants here in Hollywood are down here. I think my wife's thinking about eating at Hollywood and Vine for Mother's Day. So Hollywood and Vine is the first one up here on the left. It is a buffet. It's got a good assortment of kind of kids stuff in it, but it also has like a carving station and a lot of stuff for adults. But it is a character meal, and the characters themselves stay the same, but how they are dressed changes with the season. So like right now it's Minnie's springtime dine, so they're all dressed in more kind of bright, colorful spring attire. In the fall, they all dress up in Halloween costumes. So like Mickey's in there as a vampire, Minnie's in there as a witch. I think Goofy, it's either Goofy or Pluto, kind of looks like Frankenstein. And then in the holidays, they all dress up in their holiday attire. Like Goofy's dressed up like an elf. Minnie and Mickey are dressed up as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So very cool, changes with the seasons. And this is the one I was talking about earlier that my daughter's eating at for her 16th birthday. The 50s prime time. We can't go into the restaurant part of it, but they do have a lounge here, so you can kind of get the feel of what it looks like, and you can see the tables off to the side. So you can see I was decorated like a 1950s living room. And this is so very cool. Got a family of the day there. Avatar Flights of Passage is really cool. That I love the details in it. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but when you're on the back of the Banshee and it stops, like I think it's at the top of the mountain or something before it dives off, you can feel it breathing under you, like taking breaths, like opening its neck up and closed. Just the little things like that that make it seem so realistic. So I think Hollywood is still the smallest park, because we've walked around this entire park just about 1.5 times. But I think what takes it so long to do is that the attractions here have such long lines, and there's such big attractions between Toy Story and Star Wars and Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, that, you know, although it's a small footprint, you know, you're going to be in line for an hour each ride, and you might not get it all done. And then plus, you know, you have the characters, and then you have the shows that only happen at certain times of the day. It really takes, if you want to get the most out of one day, it takes some scheduling and some prioritizing, you know? What is it that's most important to you? Kind of plan that out and let the things that are second and third tier, work them in when you can, if you can. And that's really true about any of the parks, especially when there's shows or characters that are only out at certain times that you want to get. Oh, bell's ringing somewhere. Another hint, you know, they do the pin trading here. So if you were staying off property, there's gift shops like on Highway 192 and areas like that where you can get pins and you can get bundles of pins cheap. And I've always tried to tell my kids, do not, if you want a pin trade, don't buy a pin set that you want to keep, because then you're not going to trade it. Buy the cheapest pin sets you can find, because all Disney cast members have to trade you 1 for 1 on pins. You give them one, they give you one. So just get the most pins you can get for the money, whether you like them or not, and then go trade for ones you do like. Every Disney cast member usually has a couple pins on them, and like I said, they have to trade 1 for 1. They can't say no to a trade. And I think my wife found some on Amazon one time, if I'm not mistaken, because we got a little baggie of like 10 to 12 pins or something for not very much. And I keep them in my backpack with my cameras and stuff. And, you know, it doesn't matter what you get in the pack because you want to trade them anyway. God, I can always tell when I'm getting to the hour and a half mark. Hour and a half is where I start losing steam, guys. I don't know how some of these live streamers do it for, you know, 5-6 hours just going. I think a little over 2 hours is the most I've done. And maybe it is because of my neurological condition, that the more I do, it's like the more processing I put on my brain, the slower it wants to get. So hour and a half must be my cutoff time. Well, does anybody have any more questions before I start winding this thing down? I try to give all the information I can as I walk by stuff. Well, thank you everybody for watching. We are hitting the 100-minute mark. I am going to cut it off early and go sit down somewhere and kind of regroup, get a little unsweaty, if that's a thing in Florida, and be ready for my family to show up here in a little while so I can enjoy our family Friday night together. So thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. I do appreciate it. You all have been awesome. Thanks for chatting with me. And I'm gonna go take a break for a second. So thank you for those of you who subscribed. Those who didn't, thank you for watching anyway. And we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.